Everything else involving Kansas State and Texas Tech is an open question.
With his teammates is immense, and you can feel that with their head coach, Grant McCasland, as well.
Certainly can, as they hit an open Nate Johnson. Kansas State does.
From 3.
Well, one of the things Grant McCasland said is it might take a little while to get offense in a possession. Maybe not. State, a team that just put up 90 against Baylor. First time in a couple years they put up 90 in a Big 12 game, and here we go. Kamari McGriff, and Texas Tech will try and run. Watts filling the lane. LaRon Watts for 2. McCasland said he was so encouraged by how coachable Watts is, how much he enjoys the game, as McGriff explodes for 2 for Texas Tech.
Really good D by Isaiah Mosley, number 5 in white.
Petty missed it for 3. Rebound to the corner, and Texas Tech and Mosley. He's a big ad for them. Play it for Atwell for 3.
It's tough emotionally for everyone within the program, but particularly your coaching staff and your teammates.
That was beautiful. Petty stopped and started. It's another offensive to deal with.
We call them corner crashes.
Here's Mosley again from Anderson. Spin it back out the other way, and that's an easy 2 for Christian.
Situations looking to shoot it, but any of those short ones that he typically turns down, he's got to take and make them.
Kostic over and on.
Stay closer to him, which opens up driving lanes for the drivers like P.J. Haggerty.
There's Petty off the bounce. There's your answer.
That basketball flat, which he did in that game. He's got much better arc in this one.
Well, they lost Buka. That'll be more. That'll increase.
Well, he's their second best playmaker on this team, and really, Buka's down.
Yes, he is. They'll get it down low for an easy 2 for Bamboye, but Doreen Buka is down and holding his ankle.
And second. And that's what Petty did there.
I would never do that with you. Here is Watts on a step through. He'll fire to the corner. That's a wide open look for Petty.
And Black's got to get going.
And those magenta shoes. He'll float it and score it.
Wow, those point-blank range shots, especially on the road against the top 25 team, you got to make those.
Great opposite look from Petty to Atwell, and the guards are finding each other in more patience on the offensive end for Texas Tech.
Nice cut.
Petty plays it up top. Atwell buries it. Tic-tac-toe for 3.
Plays right in the hands of the Red Raiders.
Atwell, step back. Oh, no. Oh, yes!
No, he didn't. This is just sick. A little skip out by Petty. Oh, a little crossover between the legs, and nice challenge there, but he's in such a good rhythm. And when you're playing at that level and shooting, you're such a high level of confidence. Donovan Atwell, a little Ball State action.
Absolutely. Chirp, chirp. Oh, boy, look out below. Quintook nearly took the rim. And Quintook celebrating because this was vicious.
Ongoing process, but on the perimeter, it stayed pretty much the same. It's just guys been a little bit more aggressive. What can you get from your 4 and spot? Every single guy that's played for Texas Tech this afternoon has scored. That's a defensive stance before the game starts in pregame.
A little indecisive again. Bamboye with a find anyway for Mosley on the payoff.
Here, catches the basketball. Once he catches it, now all of a sudden there's 2 on 3 in the back here, and he has to make a decision. So he decides to drive it just a little bit, force that extra. Really good late challenge by Castillo that forced him to put that basket, put a little bit more arc on that one.
Jones wheeling and scoring
on the basketball and make a play from there.
Petty finally has hit the bench as Tyree Bryan comes in, and LaJuan Watts against Taj Manning. Atwell shot fake and slice to the foul line. Man, is that smooth. Kansas State playing without the big Doreen Buka. They're short in terms of...
They found their legs, and man, they look so good. Their transition game impactful. Really good late challenge there by Donovan Atwell, number 12 in white, made him change it just a little bit.
Yeah, he recovered very well. He lost a step to him and regained it. Anderson lost the ball. Got it to Atwell. It's another!
The guy that's an elite three-point shooter. When that basketball is picked up, everyone has to fan out. Haggerty late getting over there, and the one guy you can't lose is Donovan Atwell, and he is on a roll. 5 made threes in this game, 21 points in the first half alone. He's been magnificent. Engaged on both ends of the floor. Such maturity by number 4 in white.
Yeah, he's been fixed for
to the rim.
He'll try. He meets Mosley. He drives him, slams on the brakes, and scores.
How many times have we seen any chance of winning this game on the road?
They're going to let McGriff cook for now into Bamboo.
To milk that one and force Texas Tech to have to adjust. Mismatch here.
Yep, on the lob, it's Watts against Castillo. Bamboye filling the lane aggressively.
Mismatch inside, and folks, watch here as LaJuan Watts catches the basketball inside, and now all of a sudden you don't get any help from the weak side. Bamboye dives in the Big 12.
Only 2 Texas Tech as Watts tries the baseline and he swerves through 2 as Petty gets a hand on it. This is McGriff turning around and the follow is there. Green Manning hooked him, didn't get called for the foul. The crowd wanted it and McGriff fills it up for 2 more. Whoa, what a thread through and then a response from Aquintook anyway. Anderson galloping through and he'll take his that time.
I love bigs who control the painted area, and Mario Aquintook was out of position, blocks that one, and then on the run is Christian Anderson. The growth of his game, the bounce, the finish.
Texas Tech game and deserve credit for that. So
yes.
It's a metric that you'll hear about, and it's basically what would everybody else have done with your schedule. Thank you so very much. Oh boy, another 3 for Atwell. By the way.
Yeah, and folks, watch as he comes off that screen, and that's Kostick, who we spoke of earlier. When they're running that little screen, re-screen, you just can't get disconnected from this pass.
Man, he's wide open. There have been some breakdowns in the paint for Texas Tech defensively.
There has, and you're right. That dude's got a load of energy. Good move by McGriff.
Yeah, spinning baseline.
Number 21 the ball down in the post because he clearly has a mismatch.
Watts catch and shoot. That's good.
And watch this nifty pass all the way across there. And he's ready to knock that one down. Watch
for Texas Tech.
Yeah, 7 points a game over his last 4, and they needed him to be good today.
Oh, look out down there. He's had massive second halves in Big 12 play.
27 points a game over his last 5.
How do you leave Watts that wide open? 2 guys trying to lock and trail him.
Right?
Off the deflection, taken away Haggerty against Mosley down the lane, and Mosley swats it away.
Isaiah Mosley is one heck of an athlete.
Anderson into the lane for 2. That's the counter.
Yeah, and this P.J. Haggerty usually really good in transition with that deceleration step. Mosley at 6'8", just waiting for him and blocks that one. And Christian Anderson just cool and calm under pressure.
I mean, he has been a big-time shooter everywhere he's gone. That is a nasty shot. Anderson on the line. Oh, look out below again.
He sets up. He's not open right away, but it comes open late. And you can see he's trying to decide if he wants to bounce pass it or lob it, and decides to lob it. And Bamboye, he goes and gets this one and throws it down. And if you know me well, you know how much I love dunks, and this is exceptional right there. And Anderson read that one beautifully because oftentimes the roller isn't available right away. He's open late. What a play by Haggerty.
That's ridiculous by Haggerty.
To win this game, P.J. Haggerty had to get it going, and he's been a lot more aggressive here as of late, able to draw that body contact from Mosley and steal the
switch. This is why Rich Russo is highly thought of in the DGA. There's Ryan in his face, now picked up by Atwell. 9 to shoot. Johnson pushing, firing, and scoring. 2 more for Nick.
Well, folks, watch as Johnson maneuvers here and his ability to be able to fade to create that separation. Impressive. It's such a big body, man. It's fun to watch. And man, that's nice.
So smooth. Anderson revs the engine down the lane for 2.
On the other end, recognizes he has a mismatch, a speed advantage over Kostick.
And not the volume of shots that we thought maybe we'd see. Oh, that's absolutely filthy from Anderson.
He's able to drill that one wide open.
Texas Tech trying to run, and they will pry it away. Atwell got fouled. That's a reach And they could call that more than just a regular common foul. There was a reach to grab and slow.
From behind. He grabbed his shirt. You can't see it from that angle, but he grabbed his shirt. And yeah, that's a good call by the official.
There's Petty snaking down the lane. He'll kick it. Anderson stealing it. Yes, he is. Castillo, 4 to shoot. Across the way, Atwell. Missed it. Rebound deflected. Picked up by Anderson, and that's so soft.
Easy shot, and he makes it look so easy.
And Haggerty does too. Johnson whips it behind. That's a 3 for Castillo. That's capped.
As it did there.
They've only hit 6 threes in the game, as that's no good for Anderson. Kostic on the payoff. Sends it away. 7 blocks for Texas Tech without Toppin today. Anderson lobs it. Bamboya corrals it. And again. Jones walled up by Watts. Again, Jones wasn't going to be
pleased at the balance, the willingness to be a facilitator, and yet willing to be able to score.
Texas Tech. Johnson, really difficult shot. Bamboye the rebound. Hit ahead and the payoff for Petty.
Good job today with controlling the paint.
Marcus Johnson missed the 3, the rarely used big for Kansas State. He is willing to shoot, though. When he comes into the game, it's ready for green light.
He can play now. 3-ball mid-game, and he can post as well.
Tyree Bryan had nobody in his zip code.
Or tied.
It's their 3rd time to 100 this year. Oh, man, what a find. Raiders, but Atwell's 26. Anderson, 21 and 9 assists, and 2 guys who were at Baylor under Scott Drew on separate staffs, embracing on the sideline. But Grant McCaslin gets the better of